So that's your
like
third
that feeling.
cigarette. Not that I'm counting, but that's your third cigarette since we started. How many do you
Yeah.
smoke a day?
If I'm working in the crawl space, none. If I'm sitting here trying to come up with some funny shit to say, I pour a cocktail and I chain smoke.
So what did you pour? What did you end up pouring?
Just some shitty whiskey.
Nice.
I'll tell if you're trying to get some decent acts in there, I know some that are working.
What
Yeah,
does that mean?
we'll have to get them connected with our.
Oh,
address.
yeah, we'd love to. Yeah, we are thinking about that exactly and how we want to start booking that room maybe in end of October, early November. I think Halloween's going to be packed here because, again, California's still closed. A lot of places, so you can come out here and everyone's going to, I think Halloween's going to be a huge crowd.
Interesting fact, worst night of the year for stand-up comedy.
Maybe just worst night of the year, period.
What?
I'm not a huge Halloween fan,
No.
but for stand-up, yeah, never book Halloween because people are the center of attention. That's the one night everyone is on stage as an individual because they dressed up like a fucking idiot in a gorilla suit or with their tits hanging out. They don't want to go and sit and listen to someone for an hour. They want to go win a contest or.
Do you go listen to stand up yourself? Do you go it's just to
No.
support friends
Oh,
or
God, no.
no?
It's terrible.
There's no one you enjoy listening to?
There's a few, but I'm never around comedy. When I'm home, I'm 100 miles from the closest comedy club. And when I'm on the road, I'm not going to duck out after my show to go watch more. Bad enough I have to sit through my opening acts I've heard 1,000 times.
Oh, I thought she was very funny, your opening act.
Oh, yeah.
The girl at the plaza, anyway.
Olivia Grace. Yeah, she's fantastic. She's
Olivia
here
Grace.
in Bisbee. She lives here now. So I do get to see her. I fortunately have a good enough sized place with a lot of yard so I can have people over in town and be socially distanced and outdoors, but still be able to see the screen for football.
Yeah. How is the Netflix special that you did at the plaza? How's it been doing?
Yeah, sorry, Amazon Prime.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, for all those reasons you were saying you can't repeat the stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix didn't want to run them either.
Yes. How has the Amazon Prime special been doing?
I have no idea. I assume people are getting it. I don't look at numbers.
You don't track it. You don't really care. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's. I'm fortunately I've lived well within my means, so I'm not panicking about where money's coming from for a while.
I was thinking more from my own selfish knowledge of how much exposure is the plaza getting on the Amazon Prime special.
I would assume a good amount. Yes.
Yeah.
It was the #1 special when it was released for weeks.
There we
so-
go. That's great.
Yeah.
That's good. And did you just do a new book?
Book just came out on audible.com. It's exclusive on Audible until February, and then we'll have hard copies out, and that's doing well. It's called No Encore for the Donkey.
That's a great name.
If you like to listen to your books rather than read them, that's my fan base. Not a big reading fan base that I have.
I do all Audible myself.
And you haven't listened to it yet.
No, I downloaded it. I started it.
You should have finished it before this goddamn interview.
You would have thought so, right? But I thought we were just going to be talking about stand-up comedy in the podcast, not No Encore for the Donkey.